Welcome. Today we are going to look at section 4-3, graphing equations in slope-intercept form. Let us get started. So slope-intercept form is the linear equation where y is equal to mx plus b. What we want to focus on is that the m is the slope, which we have learned in the past couple sections, and b is the y-intercept. I understand that it might confuse little people because they're using b for the y-intercept, but it's just a placeholder, and b can be any number we truly want it to be. So remember, y equals mx plus b. It's a very simple equation. Even my grandmother, every time I see her, asks me if I've taught y equals mx plus b. She can't really remember what it's for, but she does remember it. So I think you guys will be able to remember y equals mx plus b for years to come. But remembering what it's for is the hard part. So let's get through it. So just keep in mind, the m is your slope, b is the y-intercept, and the y-intercept is just where it crosses the y-axis. So let's do a couple examples. So write an equation in slope-intercept form with the slope of 3 and y-intercept of -5. So we're looking at, remember, y equals mx plus b. So now we've focused that slope. Well, slope is just m, so m is 3, and then the y-intercept is just -5. So all we have to do is plug into where we need to. So we get y equals m, which is just 3. X and y stay the same, plus, and then b is -5. And there it is. That's your answer. Y equals 3x plus -5. You could also write 3x minus 5 if you would so prefer, but you do not have to. Let's do another one. So again, write an equation of the line with a slope of -1/2 and y-intercept of 3. So remember, y equals mx plus b. Our slope of -1/2 and y-intercept of 3. So once again, wherever the m is, I'm going to take that out and put in -1/2. So I get y equals -1/2 x plus our b of y-intercept, which is just 3. And there you have it. Once again, there your equation is y equals -1/2 x plus 3. All right, so now sometimes we're not just straight out given that information. Sometimes we are given a graph. So now we just have to figure out what everything is. So we need, once again, our equation y equals mx plus b. So first let's figure out the slope. Well, we start right here and we go from one point to another. So we can even count. We could do the slope formula, or we could count. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, so we get -4 down, and then 1, 2. So our slope, m, is equal to -4 over 2, which is just -2. So I got -2 here, and then our intercept is right here. It's the y-coordinate, so it's just 3. So now I can just rewrite my equation. Y equals -2x plus 3. And there is your equation. All right. Let's do another one based on a graph. Well, this one, they don't give us the points, but we can kind of see where they intercept. So it looks like they intercept right there and right there. So let's count our intercept first, or excuse me, our slope. So up 1, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So our slope is rising 1 and over 4, so 1 over 4. And then our intercept looks like it's at 0, -1. So now we have our intercept of -1. So we plug into y equals mx plus b. I'm going to take out the m and the b, so y equals, and my slope is 1/4, so 1/4 x plus my b, which is -1. So there is your solution. Y equals 1/4 x plus -1. Okay. So now we just want to work on graphing. So to graph, it's very simple. You always start you always want to start with your intercept. So always start right here. So I'm going to go up to 1. And then from there, I'm going to count off my slope. So I'm going to go down 2, over 3. 1, 2, 3. And then once you have 2 points, you can connect the line. So there you go. That is that equation. Let's do another one. Y equals 2x minus 3. So once again, start at the intercept, so -3 down to -3 on the y-axis, and then from there your slope. Now in this case, our slope is m equals 2 over 1. So go up 2 over 1, and there is your 2 points. Draw your line, and you're done. All right? So hopefully now you can always remember the y equals mx plus b, just like my grandmother does every time I see her.